Hello, friends. Hello. So, guys, why is money so hard to keep? Why is money so hard to make? I can remember when I had a job and working my job, I had to get up every day, force myself to get up, hit my alarm clock, force myself to drive there, force myself to walk up the stairs, force myself to be there. I just had to force myself to go to work, right? And it was very hard to make that money, okay? And the reason, guys, that it was so hard for me to make that money, guys, is because the only way I knew to make money was to work for it. My mother, father, grandmother, aunt, uncle, they all worked for money, okay? They all had to trade the hours for the dollars. Every dollar they made, they had to work for it. Nothing was passive. None of that was residual income, right? So it becomes hard, guys, because at some point, your body starts to physically wear out. Going to work every day, driving 2 hours, an hour or two every day to work, and then an hour or two back from work. You're already spending 3 hours, guys, driving in traffic. Okay? So physically, you're drained, and then mentally, you don't want to think. You don't want to do nothing but get in your bed, right? So it's hard, guys, to make money on your job. Unless you have one of those free jobs where you just sit in the office all day and don't do nothing, then you good. But most people don't have that type of job. Most people actually have to work for their money. They got to spend an hour or two in traffic for their money, right? For me, I had to walk to work, or some days I drove to work, and I had to have the headache of finding parking. And you know what's so funny? After I done worked the whole 2 weeks, done got my ass to work, done walked to work, done, pulled myself, forced myself out the bed to get to work for 2 weeks, I would see my paycheck. And I'll be like, this is all I fucking worked for? $1,200? It was like $600 a week I was making. So only $1,200 I made? It's like, damn. I was depressed looking at my paycheck. And the sad part was that I had to go back for another 2 weeks for the same fucking pay. Bills was residual, but my income wasn't. Bills was coming effortlessly, but my money wasn't coming effortlessly. I had to trade the hours for the dollars. Linear, not passive or residual, right? So it's so hard for people to get ahead, okay? It's hard for people to get ahead. You're trading hours for dollars. People work 20 years, 30 years, and still can't get ahead. They still work and have nothing but bills to show for it, guys. I'm telling you, this is not life. This is not life. That's not even survival. No, guys. That's enslavement, for real. Right? In the 1800s, my friend, we were enslaved. We had our white masters telling us what to do, when to eat, when to get to work, how much they was going to pay us. Whether we liked it or not, we still had to do it, ripping us away from our families. ripping families apart. This shit is happening today. Every day you go to your job. Every day when I was going to my job, guys, I was being ripped from my family. Every day that I had to work overtime, I was being deprived from being with my family. The same thing that happened in the 1800s with black people. We're still being deprived. We still can't make money. We still can't get ahead. We still can't be united. We still can't come together for a cause. This is why, friends, it's so hard for people to make money. And I'm not just going to categorize black people, because there's white people too that just work for their money. And they don't have no passive nothing, no real estate, no business, no side hustle, nothing else besides their one linear income, guys. This is why I talk about passive income and how it leads to financial independence. Right? For a whole week, guys, I went on vacation and still was able to bring in $1,000 passive income. That's not on top of the daily sales that I make. That's not on top of the daily leads that I get. See, I'm building any business from home because I know how to get leads and leverage the internet. Right now, it's just a matter of me scaling to get to the next level. All right, guys, so it's so hard for people to get ahead because they don't have the time. You need the time to get ahead. Because now if you have the time, you can be creative to learn how to get ahead. Most people don't know how to get ahead, right? Most people too broke to get ahead. Some people don't have the time to get ahead. So 20 years, they right here. 20 years later, they right here. You're supposed to grow in life, guys, not decrease, not die. God doesn't want us to die. He wants us to live. That's why you start your business part-time. You spend all your time, money, and energy into putting into that business. You work part-time on your fortune, which is your business, and work while you're working full-time on your job. So eventually, you give yourself a plan. You sit down with your mentor, give yourself a plan for 3 to 5 years, and you quit your job. Or you retire from your job, and now you got $4,000 a month extra coming into, a $5,000 or $10,000 a month extra now coming into your household on top of your pension, right? If you're retiring. All right? How many people retire right now and never started a business 5 years ago? Oh, they didn't have time. That's what people always say. I don't have time. I don't have time to start a business. I don't have time to sit behind the computer. I don't have time to go to conventions. But when they retire and they home and all they got is time, now they wish they would have invested some money and some time into building something for their last name. But they didn't have the time. Guys, we have time for whatever we have time for. If you at work and you on lunch, don't eat lunch. Do your business. Read one of your business books. Right? On your vacation, right? While you're on vacation, if you're going somewhere with your family, or if you have a staycation, you staying home, start reading some books, start doing your business. Nighttime, don't go to sleep, do your business. But you gotta want it, guys. People call me all the time, tell me they want, then they quit. Or they put their little toe in. So you don't want it. You gotta want this, guys. You gotta want better for you and your family. It's not about doing something little. No, it's about taking big steps, big leaps of faith if you want a real change. You taking little tiny baby steps. You putting little 200 here, little 500 here, little nickel here, little dime here, little quarter here. I'm only going to invest $20. I'm only going to invest $500. I'm only going to invest $200. Okay, well, let's see how far you get with that. Sacrificing for you, guys. This is for you. You need to sacrifice all your time and money and energy into you. People buy Louis bags for $2,000. People buy Chanel bags for $10,000. A bag that ain't bringing them in no new money. See, I want to live a life that I don't have to take a vacation from. I want to be able to live a life where every day I feel free. Every day I feel like I can do what I want to do. Every single day I should be able, right, to get up when I'm done sleeping, go to sleep when I'm tired, right? Not worry, guys. I'm not worried about money, right? I'm not worried about not having the time, right? Because I'm creating. It's what my mentor said. He said, you got to create your business. You got to create your business model. The problem, people don't have time. So, I can't help everybody. I can only help the ones who truly want to be helped. I can only help the ones who saying, you know what, Tanisha, I'm going to find the time. I'm going to make the time. I believe in myself. I'm going to do this. Everybody else, they're going to turn 75 and wish that they did something new 5 years prior to retirement. I'm trying to save you guys, just like Harriet Tubman said. She could have freed more slaves only, my friend, and only if they knew they were slaves. So I can't save everybody, because everybody don't think they need saving. A lot of people think they good. But ask yourself, you've been working your job for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, or 5 years. How far ahead have you gotten from the 5-year mark, 10-year mark? How is your finances looking from when you first started your job to now, to 20 years, or however long you've been there? See, the goal is to make an impact in life. If you're not impacting anybody's lives, you're not doing anything. Most people, they can start here in 20 years, 40 years, 1 foot in the grave. Choice is yours. I made a decision. So go to rockwithtanisha.com, successlevelcoaching.com. Guys, sign up for my free webinar. Watch the webinar. See how I am making at least $50,000 a month from home. I got time to do it. I got money to do it. I'm with my children. I'm with my husband. And I'm helping other people. Very simple formula. Learn, do, teach. See you soon.